You said somebody was the driving force of the project, and you know what struck me is like I know that Deanna put a lot of thought into the project itself, naming rooms, you know, getting all that, but really like you're the one that found the house, right? Like it kind of started with you.
It 100% started with him because we had a plan.
So who's the driving force here? So let's start at the beginning. What was the original plan? Where were you living?
We had a single wide on a city lot here in Fortuna, and our plan was to tear down the trailer and build our dream house. That was our plan, and we'd already met with an architect and started talking about what our dream house was gonna look like.
And then what happened?
We have a plan. And we went on a walk to the headwaters, and he's like, there's this house I want you to see. And he's like, I was just thinking maybe when we got back to town we could drive by. We hadn't been looking for houses. We owned the lot we were on. We came in, and
it looked a little different than it does now.
It did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, so you saw the house. It wasn't like exactly what you were envisioning for yourselves or your lifestyle. So we walked through, there were a lot of like oohs and ahs and oohs.
Yeah.
But so what happened? You left the showing, you went home and you talked about it.
Yes.
How long did it take? Like, what was that process like when you guys decided, like, we can do this? We want to take this on?
I was all in.
Right
even
away.
before going in the house, but as soon as this wall could disappear and her dream of a living room kitchen together was just like, oh yeah.
He's like, nailed it. We wanted a master suite upstairs and downstairs, and the downstairs one needed to be accessible. Not necessarily full-on ADA, but we needed, you know, enough space to be able to maneuver a wheelchair through it. And my dad already uses a walker, so having something that will make it easy for him to be independent as long as possible was ideal. We also have a daughter who has cerebral palsy and uses a wheelchair, and so when she comes to visit, we were, you know, excited to have, for the first time, a bathroom that was everything she needed. The property when we purchased it was so overgrown with vegetation everywhere, a lot of blackberry bushes that had taken over everything. And I'm like, okay, well, I could look into renting goats, but I mean, if we have a farm, seems like we should have goats. I was nervous about trying to sell our home because I wasn't sure really what the market was going to be for it, and we had done a lot of remodeling on our trailer to make it fit and work for us with our family. It was like, how do you make sure that you get the value for that? So you were great about getting the comps in the area, and I got to go with you on some of them, which was nice to kind of see what we could find that would help give a good idea for what we could list. And then the listing that you put together for our sale was just incredible because, and I still saved the video. It's so cool to be able to do that. And you definitely make our lives easier. More ways than one. I can't believe how many times you'd answer your text messages at any hour. You are a great source of advice and guidance, and still really mindful about letting us make decisions. And so it was a really good balance, and I appreciated it very much.